All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my RDR2 blind playthrough of 2025. Ironically enough, given that I just said it was a blind playthrough, this is like the third or fourth time I've tried to record this episode. I keep having weird things happen. Like one time, and all of the occurrences have happened like towards the end of the recording session. So one time I looked over, for example, and I don't know if I just hit the combination of keys the correct way or what, but I wasn't recording anymore. Another time my mic was muted. This time right here, whenever I started up, I was fortunate enough that I remembered to do a test count to look over at my sound meter and see if my mic was picking up, and it was not, and it wasn't even muted. Like I have an external mute button I can use. It just was a snafu. I had to unplug it from its inline amplifier and plug it back in, and then it worked fine. So the silver lining to that is that I know what I'm doing for this episode, and there won't be any kind of stumbling around or meandering my way through a process I've never seen. Basically, to catch you guys up to speed, off screen, I did do some research on hunting and the horse brush. And when it came to hunting, I learned that the quality of pelt is determined by the quality of the animal, and you can use binoculars to scout the animals out and see what star rating they are, 1, 2, or 3. And then after that, you kind of need to get your shot placement well. And as long as you meet those two conditions, you hit a 3-star and you hit it in a like you do a headshot, and you don't use an overpowered weapon or anything, then you will harvest a perfect pelt. So I've gotten a few perfect pronghorn pelts. I think I got a perfect fox pelt. I had a perfect turkey, but I guess the arrow probably hit it in the body is what I'm assuming. I had to shoot it in the brush, so it was kind of a blind shot almost, and it downgraded it to a 2-star. What that led to is I was able to upgrade the chuck wagon. Nothing else yet, but at least I know what I'm doing in that regard now. When it comes, also, I went and talked to Mr. Strauss, and he told me to turn the deck collection money that we got in the last episode in, so I did that. So the camp is at like $95, 104. Okay, I'm at 32. We're good to go on meat because I've brought a lot of meat in. It's 39 degrees Fahrenheit and 7:06 a.m. When it comes to the horse brush, I found out that we had to go talk to Hosea and do a quest with him. So we're going to do that right now, and that's what the bulk of this episode's going to be about. Let's go ahead and get started.
Hosea,
You want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so well, you know how it is.
I see.
Dang.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. If there's a decent dealer there, we'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay. But I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with 2 horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't
All
be
right.
rude about this magnificent creature.
Now,
Okay, see if you can get your leg over that brute.
I think I need to get weapons. provisions, tonics, ingredients, materials, kit, valuables, documents. Let's see if I can access. My chest over here. I think no. Yeah, because I'm in the middle of an activity. All right, well, we're going to hope for the best. I did transfer my saddle, so hopefully that covers everything. Study. Show info. Try that again. All right, so we got a 4 out of a possible 5 on speed and 3 out of a possible 4 on acceleration, and he has heavy handling.
Come on, boy. Easy, big feller.
Easy. All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful
Okay, we're good.
saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy. Threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there. Came back in the next day and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
Can't seem to keep my camera on this guy.
I miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spot, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
Hey, he's all right. There, boy.
Stables are just up ahead.
Okay.
All right. Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
This is an example
I'm
of
going
where
out
I
to
kind
the
of know
general
what
store.
to do now.
Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Because the first time I recorded this, I hitched up. And then I couldn't, I ran all around here looking for the guy to talk to. But you got to ride in here. And it triggers the cutscene.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
All right, so the first time I went through this thing, man, I spent forever looking at the saddles and stuff like that. I pretty much don't want to buy anything, though, because I don't have a lot of money right now, and it's early game, so I want to keep what I got. So I'm going to go with default on pretty much everything. But we're going to start off by selling this horse, even though he's big and strong and kind of unique looking. But he's a workhorse. And what I noticed, and I guess this is because of the version of game I bought, that's what I'm assuming, because this thoroughbred here, look at these stats. These are amazing stats. And he's free. Is it a he? I keep forgetting. No, it's a she. Okay, so we need to name her. She is a reverse dapple black. And I think I had settled on Black Velvet is what I was going to call her. You know, there was a famous old movie done in the 50s about a girl that fell in love with this. Like she I don't remember all the details, but she had run into a rough time of life. She's a young girl, right? Like a teenager. And they ended up getting her a horse to kind of help bring her out of the depression, basically. And it worked, and she developed this great bond with this horse, and it was a black horse, but I can't remember the name of the horse. It was also the name of the movie. It might have been Black Beauty. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go with Black Velvet because of the song. There's this old song called Black Velvet. Let's see. Hit start. And a female sings it, so it makes me think female, you know, and we have a mare. Okay, so tack and services here. We're going to we're going to look at saddles, and we're going to just get this pre-purchased saddle. It doesn't cost me anything, and it's kind of like a whole kit. Otherwise, wait, let me equip it. Okay, there we go. Otherwise, I have to go through each individual thing and find what I want. And maybe I'll do that later, but for right now, I kind of like how that looks anyway, and it's quick and easy. On appearance, I don't really care. I'll just keep default. On services, I am going to buy a horse care package. And I think we can
All right, partner.
call that
You got
good.
yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush and some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Looks like a nice animal you got there.
And we're good to go.
Guess we'll see.
Hold.
Girl,
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains. I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
Arthur,
Spoken to him
don't
many times.
don't sound like he's ready
knows
to
he did wrong.
look
He just
past
wants
it.
to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's a code. He knows that.
There's
Thanks,
code.
Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
I never would.
pretty.
Okay, I think we need to head right up here.
Water reservation. Man, I was, I looked at that.
Yes, I remember this place.
Look at all these trees. I'm
Tombstone
like,
Pond.
in my mind,
We're
I
going
was
the right
thinking,
way.
wow, this is what the Palisades must have looked like a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, too soon? Man, I'm former military,
That's
so I
right
have
there. Good.
like black
We
humor.
made it.
It's one of those things that
Let's loop around the other side.
if you can't laugh at it, you can't survive it, really. So I sometimes laugh at inappropriate things, but it's not that I'm sitting here being like, ha, look at what these people have to go through. I don't, it's not that. It's more almost like a coping mechanism. What has happened out there is inexcusable and disgusting. I've seen a whole list of conspiracy theories put out. I haven't really read into it at all. I don't know all the details. I've just sort of seen the headlines, but they all make sense.
Maybe we should catch
They
one to
all
cook.
seem plausible.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
So
Don't
see,
wanna
there's that
use
laughter
anything too
again.
Powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes, and obliterated them with a shotgun if I remember right.
Okay, so these rabbits are over here. There's a yellow X on my radar that shows me where I'm supposed to be going. There's one. A little bit too far away to auto-target, I guess. Oh my gosh. Well, I've not done that before. That was clumsy. That'll work. Oh, yeah, I heard that. All right, let's skin them. Should I? I shouldn't have. Because now I got to make 2 trips. Holy smokes, he just ripped it off with his bare hands. Oh, did he, Oh, he just pocketed that skin. Okay, so a rabbit skin is small enough that he can put it in his satchel.
Let's go, girl. Yep.
Sunset's coming.
All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
LB. Right button.
Then you get us set up.
Did I do that right? Select an item. Oh. Yeah, push there. Okay, there he goes. Okay, so I didn't hold down long enough.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
Okay, cook. And eat
You want
it.
some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
I don't think I needed to. I think this must be for health, and my health core is already fortified. And, well, I probably stamina also, but my stamina core is full. It's not fortified, but it's full. So I'm going to stow these. Last night, I think it was the Vikings played the Rams. I was expecting a tough game, but I kind of figured the Vikings would win. I don't follow the NFL remotely close to what I used to, so I'm kind of out of the loop. But I still keep tabs, and I knew that the Vikings were ending the season on kind of a strong note. And boy, the Rams just took them to task. Wow. Okay, looks like we're done there.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
He better be worth all this drama.
Oh, well, that's him bellowing out there.
Morning, Arthur.
Oh, it looks stiff.
Ready?
Oh, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up
Craft.
in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going. Let's get after him. Okay, let's go.
All right, I actually need to
Okay, girl.
make sure I've got weapons on me. Yeah, see.
Try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know,
She's a pretty
I was
horse.
in this area with Bessie.
Golly, I nearly went off the cliff.
I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Okay, I've got my weapons on me. I want to holster that. Oh well. Okay, we got paw
There's
prints.
some paw marks here, Hosea.
There he goes. He
He
put it on
sure
his
look
back.
big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Tell which way he went.
This way. The tracks go into those trees.
It's interesting the skill sets that people have. You can tell how big an animal is if you're good enough to look at the depth of a print. I have no idea how to do it. I just know that that's how it's done.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Whoops. Okay. And you saw there briefly our body odor is moving off to the right, which is what we would want. Don't want it going to the left. Where is, here we go.
Something else on the ground, just here.
Bear
There,
scat.
stay here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going. Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
All right.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
2 guns. We hunting bear, not rabbit. Plant the bait near the large stones.
Now we wait.
£1,000, you say?
More or less. Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine. Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Stand up.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right. Give me a hand here. Got your knife?
Here it comes. Man, that's vicious
Easy.
looking.
No, it's too close.
Man, Hosea freaked out, huh? He was scared. And he's been doing this a long time, but you can feel your body changing as you get older.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well,
We're at 31
you
minutes.
coming or not?
I'm gonna stick around here for a while.
I'll see you back at camp. Yeah!
We'll see if we can track this thing. I haven't done this before. I've never been done with this episode at this time point. Pick and examine plant, okay. Well, let's make sure our horse is hitched. Lead.
This way. Come on.
All right. Train nearby. Let's pick this also. I don't know if this was the wisest move. Maybe I should have better weapons.
Let's see what we got. Must be a way off.
Legendary grizzly bear. This is new for me. Okay.
Getting close.
Is that him? That is... It's gotta be him. I'd love to get a headshot. I need to get a clean shot. Let's, maybe we could scout him also. Okay, show. Info yields a claw that can be used. And crafting. Long scope rifle recommended. That was a good shot right there. I just missed it. he's wounded. I think that's why he's whimpering.
Nice and easy. Stay back!
Dang! Well, that's why I need the scoped rifle. This rifle just don't hit hard enough. So, what's it gonna do for me here? Alright, new journal entry. Let's see what that journal entry says. Took a day off and went off hunting with Hosea. He really seems to be getting his strength back a bunch, although he was lucky not to die as this big bear he'd been after turned on us. I thought when he was stuck up in the mountains that the cold and the misery would kill him, and we'd bury him like we buried Jenny and Davy, but he pulled through and he'll live a while yet. I love Dutch like a father, but in many ways I love Hosea even more. He's kind and fair, like a human being. Dutch is something else. This bear was also something else. Size of a goddamn hotel. It was, and mean with it. Wild carrots. Alright. So, there's my horse. We're going to go ahead and head home, because I think I need a better rifle to be able to take this guy down. I plugged a bunch of bullets into him between my 6-shooter and the rifle shots on the 2 different occasions. And it didn't seem to have an impact. So, let's plot our way home. You know what? I need to go into Valentine and pay that fine. So it looks like I'm going the right way here. I need to be on this road. We'll follow it around. It'll bring me down here where I need to make a right. Okay. Long trip. Oh, are those deer? Well, it don't really matter because a bit too far for me. The carcass, I think, would rot. Holy.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! No! No! Shit! Help! Someone help me!
Oh, don't aim your pistol at him. Agitated by a predator.
Oh, this is so much blood. Oh, God. Here, take a swig of this. Yeah, okay.
Just got mauled by a wolf, man.
Ain't no healing this one, partner.
Oh.
Can't stay. I can't hold. I can't.
That's a mercy killing. I don't want to loot them because I'm a little confused as to who you can loot and who you can't when it comes to reputation. think this is his horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm still going the right way. No. Let's see. I'm going east. Got to get used to how this radar works when it comes to the compass part. We're gonna make a right up here and head south. So I was thinking, whenever I was playing off screen, I was kind of thinking about this game and some of the best games I've played when it comes to immersion factor, and oh man, a buck. And a ram. And I kind of came up with two different categories. The first game I thought of was Skyrim. But then I realized that Skyrim was more to me like World of Warcraft. It's not so much, I don't know how to phrase this. Skyrim is an immersive game, but it's not in the same category as the other game I'm going to mention or this game. So I kind of in my mind created a different category, and the other category that I created was familiarity. I played a lot of Skyrim, and I played a lot of World of Warcraft, and that bred a certain familiarity with the game, both games. And so it was kind of like there's sort of like a dopamine comfort sort of hit whenever you log into those environments, and you enjoy being there, right? And it's just a neat place to spend your time. Red Dead 2 and I would say Cyberpunk 2077
Howdy, partner.
oh, sorry, bud. I wasn't sure what was going on here. Are games that are really on another level of immersion. I'm trying to bring up my map. Where are we at? Oh, we're back at Emerald Station. Boy, that's a long ride. All right, we need to head west. To get to Valentine and pay my fine. With Cyberpunk 2077 and Red Dead 2, the worlds feel like they're alive. Like, so obviously we're not photorealistic yet, right? But very good graphics and living, breathing worlds that I'm trying to find the words that feel like they feel similar to the real world. Like people act kind of the same. Skyrim was dabbling with this, in that every NPC had like their own personal schedule. So during the daytime you could find them at their place of work. At nighttime you could find them at the bar if they were the type to go to the tavern in the evening. Some of them didn't. They went home, you know. And Cyberpunk and Red Dead have taken that to a whole nother level. So whenever I log into this game, it's a genuinely fun place to just kind of lose yourself in and imagine what life must have been like back then. You're only getting a part of it, right? You can't feel what it's like to ride on a horse for 12 hours or however long, you know. I don't know if that would even be reasonable back in the day. But I'm sure you get saddle sore, you know. You don't smell the different scents that there are out there, especially with country living, with dead animals and blood and stuff like, as well as fresh mountain air and things like that. You don't feel the temperature. These are the things that you don't get, right? But you get a lot of other stuff. And to me, these are the kinds of games that I kind of built my channel for. I like being able to disappear into worlds that show me a glimpse of what things could be like in like a future sci-fi type of setting, or what things might have been like in a historical setting.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Come here.
Give owned plants to William. Well, I think William's up there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. So I mentioned in my intro video that I grew up reading Western novels when I was a really little kid. To expand on that, it was really only one specific time, and I went through a whole series of Louis L'Amour books on a family. It was called the Sackett family, and it centered on the Sackett brothers. And I was like 9 years old whenever I read these, so I don't even remember half of what I read, but I remember that they were interesting stories and fun books to read. And whenever I play this game, I get the same kind of feeling.
How did you get on, friend? Place what you got on the table there.
What's up, William?
Let's see how this tastes. Oh, yeah. I feel better already. They were right. This stuff does have medicinal properties.
That's some fast-acting tenactin there, hombre.
You've been helpful. Thank you. You're a horseman, I know. You'll want to have this on hand. This can cure almost all maladies to your animal, natural and otherwise. Don't ask how. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be getting back to my studies. I look forward to our next meeting, traveler.
All right, William. Take care. Last time I was here, I inadvertently tried to steal this man's horse. So, all that to say that's what I really enjoy about this game, is that it feels like a novel. And you'll hear me say that on my channel a lot. Feels like an interactive novel. That is what I'm looking for my video game experience. I like games that are able to accomplish that. And I believe I mentioned that a number of times during my Cyberpunk playthrough.
Yeah.
I thought Cyberpunk was terrific. I was very surprised, actually, because differing worldviews, like starkly differing worldviews between me and the things that were present in that game. But it ended up making a lot of sense, given the context of the story and the world that it took place in. So I need to continue. Let's see, I'm going the wrong way. I got to come up here, make a right, make a left.
Yep.
Wow.
Load up.
That's free money. Oh, it's probably rotten. Rotten pronghorn 1 star. Okay. Yeah, once I saw the kind of the blackened body, and then certainly whenever I saw the flies, kind of figured it was no good. Bad meat. Alright, I think I'm supposed to turn here. Let's check this out again on the map. Looks like yes, this should take me all the way up. Okay. What time is it?
Yep.
4:20. 4:20 p.m. and I think it said 53 degrees. Dude, we should have helped that guy, but I'm kind of in a hurry. My guess is we're not going to make it in time, actually. Yeah, I kind of think I should be going this way. What's wrong, boy? Girl.
You're all right, girl.
I don't think I'd want to run my horse on the railroad track. This is all, like, not good ground. That sounds like a cougar.
You can't turn me in. This ain't done.
Hi.
.458, we might make it. I'm not sure what time the sheriff's office, actually it's the post office I need to go into.
Hello.
What are you waiting for?
Which is where? Did I ride past it?
You ain't right in the head, is you?
Sorry, bud. I think
Someone's
it's
gonna help a fella out.
dead ahead.
Somebody.
You think you're clever?
Yeah.
Howdy.
Okay.
Hello.
This is the guy we want to talk
Hello
to.
there, pleased to see you. So that train that got robbed up in the Grizzlies had Mr. Cornwall's car on it, apparently. Happy to help you start over. You have a good one.
All right. Well, it's pretty bright outside for 5 p.m. I guess the sun doesn't actually start going down till maybe 6
Hey there.
game time. It's kind of low now. Oh, it's almost 6. Okay. This way, I think. I was expecting that road to go off to the left. We're going west. I need to go east. Okay, there we go. This is what I was looking for. Whoa, man. Is that a human leg? Ugh. I think whenever I rode by here earlier and we heard that cat, this dude was getting taken apart. Was he tied up here? Oh, man. Look on my works. We got a serial killer. Can't really see. Focus on track. There's tracks all over the place. Oh.
You poor bastard.
Me. Killer clue, one piece. Collect the matching torn map pieces to uncover the mystery. Kind of stops right here. So maybe I didn't hear a cougar. I must have heard these ravens. And that's his leg. Okay, well that's... I don't know, we'll have to figure out... Maybe take another look at that map later.
All right, girl.
Okay, let's get to camp. Where am I at? I think we're getting kind of close to being able to do this mission right here. Here's camp. Oh, here I am. Oh, we're still a little ways away, man. South and a little bit west.
Yeah.
wondered when you'd roll back in.
That's another day down for Arthur Morgan. All right. You know what? I think that horse movie that I was thinking of that was made in the 50s, I think it
Yes,
was
Miss
called
Grimshaw.
Black Beauty.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you.
Okay.
He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
All right. Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Far too easy. You don't worry about your souls. You probably don't even have them.
Oh, wow.
You're free.
Time to turn in.
I'm in hell. I am a failure in every conceivable
Morning, 9 hours. Perfect.
by the throat, and its embrace is brutal. The whiskey wants to drown me, and God.
And there we have it, guys. We got a new journal entry. Found an odd-looking corpse. Something stuffed into the mouth. Couldn't make sense of it. Okay. And can I access maybe my satchel? The left third of a torn map. Would that be on the map? Would it show up as a place to go? Hosea. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's right. Need to go do those. Javier, what's Javier up to? Dutch told us to try and rescue Sean from the bounty hunters holding him in Blackwater. And it's a bunch of stuff to do. It's just chapter 2. I don't really see what's this. No, that's the stable. Or a stable. Stagecoach. Alright, well, I'm not really quite sure what else to do with that killer thing, so I guess we'll just let it sit there until we happen across something else. Alright, guys, let's save it. $17.8%. And again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you guys like what you saw. More importantly, I do hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.